Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your Sunday. We also have your Boredom Busters coming up, but first, our top story. A weekend explosion led to a fire that caused damage to a neighborhood in Huron. A viewer took this picture from the air of the fire burning in the east side of Huron. The call came in around 6:20 last night. The fire department confirmed that a propane tank exploded inside a garage on the 700 block of Utah Street, burning that garage as well as another garage and damaging a shed and some vehicles. Crews were able to put the fire out and no injuries were reported. Great Bear Ski Valley put its manufactured snow to good use on Saturday to honor a former co-worker. They hosted the Rails for Roxy fundraiser to help raise money following the death of longtime food service manager Roxy Johnson. Roxy suffered a stroke and died a week ago, and her Great Bear family wanted to honor her memory.
It's been a shock and very heartbreaking for all of us, but we've got lots of people here that are remembering her and the light that she was out here.
There is a GoFundMe page set up. If you'd like to donate, you can find that information here on KELOLAND.com. Great Bear is hoping to open for the season next month. A day after Black Friday shopping, crowds in KELOLAND were back again, this time for Small Business Saturday. The yearly promotion encourages customers to spend their money in smaller shops and keeping the profits in the community. Businesses in Sioux Falls offered their customers deals throughout the day. The owner of the Apricot Lane Boutique near Lake Lorraine opened her store just before the pandemic and says she wouldn't have been able to stay open without the support from the community. The Club for Boys in Rapid City is hosting its annual Christmas tree fundraiser. Around 20 boys are helping to sell nearly 1,400 trees in the lot this year. Not only is this the group's largest fundraiser, but it's also giving them a valuable experience in the business world.
The first Monday before Thanksgiving every year we're here selling Christmas trees, and you'll see our boys out here working and helping customers and learning the job.
The Club for Boys is selling more than 10 types of trees, including ponderosa pines from the Black Hills. It's a tradition that dates back more than 40 years. Well, let's get our first look at the forecast now with meteorologist Adam Rutt in the Storm Center. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning, Perry, and good morning, everybody. It's going to be a nice day to get outside, maybe do a little more prep work on those Christmas decorations outside. It will be a little breezy, though, so keep that in mind. Here's a view downtown, 27 with a breeze out of the north at 6 miles per hour. Beautiful blue skies, though, out there, so enjoy that if you can. It is kind of cold, to say the least, in a few portions of western KELOLAND. 11 for Phillips, 7 in Pine Ridge, 15 Custer, 17 Rapid City. About a few cold spots to the east, 16 in Mulbridge and Aberdeen, 20 Brookings, Huron, and Mitchell, 31 as you head into Spencer. But regardless of where you are in KELOLAND, it is noticeably chillier now compared to yesterday morning, and if you're West River, it's a difference of 20 to 30 degrees colder. Not windy, though. Winds are around 5 to 10 miles per hour, and we're not going to have too much to worry about in terms of a breeze. It is going to be blustery at times. We'll talk about the rest of your 7-day forecast, including that potential for snow, all coming up.
All right, thank you very much, Adam. Well, the Eros Data Center in South Dakota is giving scientists a much sharper look at the world from on high. Back in August, NASA turned over control of the new Landsat 9 satellite to Eros, and the transition has proven successful. Landsat 9 provides much clearer images of Earth than previous satellites in orbit. Scientists use these images to study changes to the Earth's landscape and the environment. Eros has archived thousands of images of the planet since Landsat 9 was launched into space more than a year ago. It collects the data by aiming an antenna dish at the satellite as it passes overhead more than 400 miles above. Eros is also involved in tweaking the satellite's orbit if there's a risk of it running into any space debris. On tonight's Eye on KELOLAND, I'll tell you how Eros is laying the groundwork for the next generation of Earth imaging satellite called Landsat Next. Learn how that system should create new science and technology jobs at Eros tonight at 10. Santa and Mrs. Claus will be boarding the Santa train for a trip to southwest Minnesota. The Ellis and Eastern Railroad has stopped scheduled in Rushmore, Adrian, and Magnolia in the afternoon. The Santa train's final stop is at the Laverne Depot at 4:30. The city park will be open for parking, and fireworks take place there at 7 o'clock. Bring your camera for a picture with Santa and his reindeer. They'll be at the Lewis Drug at 37th and Minnesota in Sioux Falls from 10 to 2. Then it's on to the Lewis at 41st and Marion from 3 to 6. Santa Claus will also be visiting the holiday open house at Oak Ridge Nursery and Landscaping in Brandon. The open house goes from 11 to 5 and features discounts on artificial arrangements, birch bundles, and ornaments. There will also be cookies and cider, plus a drawing for a $50 gift card. Terry Peak Ski Area in the northern Black Hills is now open for the season. Today's hours are from 9 to 4. And Falls Park is lit up for the holidays. Winter Wonderland features thousands of festive lights shining brightly each night through January 8th. Admission is free. Adam?
Well, here's what we're going to be seeing, at least over the course of the day. Light winds at first, and a whole lot of nothing else, as high pressure does enough to keep us quiet beyond a little bit of cloud cover at times that will try and develop a little bit more to the west later this evening and overnight. Better than what they have further to the east. That's an area of low pressure that you see at the right side of your screen that's going to really put out a decent bit of rain, not to mention some thunderstorms as well for eastern portions of the United States. So anybody that may be headed back here from there will likely be experiencing some delays at the airport. So not a whole lot else going on through the rest of your day today. Again, a couple of snow showers possible Monday out to the west. Then we keep an eye on low pressure, which will eject out of the Rockies and then head our way, giving a chance for snow south and east. Here's Tuesday morning. You see that ribbon of snowfall. Where that sets up is going to depend on the track of this low, not to mention available moisture as well. But just know we are looking at the potential for a few inches of snow on Tuesday into Tuesday evening. But by Wednesday, we're quiet again, and it's going to stay that way through the rest of the week. Snow amounts in general, 1 inch to 2 or 3 inches in many locations. Some localized higher amounts not out of the question, but just know these numbers are subject to change. You will want to keep that in mind through Tuesday afternoon. Just know that the further south and east you go, the more likely you are to see at least something. Everybody today doesn't see much beyond the breeze that will develop. Highs will be in the 30s to the northeast, 40s to near 50 elsewhere. The latter more likely toward Phillip and Rapid City. Overnight low temperatures will be firmly in the 20s with highs for your day tomorrow in the 40s south and east. 30s north and west. The rest of your 7-day forecast is generally quiet, but we'll keep an eye on that potential for snow for portions of KELOLAND as we head overnight Monday, more so into Tuesday. Have a great day, everybody. For more on your forecast, you can always head on over to KELOLAND.com.